Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be a little bit shorter race. We're going to feature two funny cars and have a look at the ones that are in my top case. First up, 'tis the season, right? Roarin' Rudolph by Johnny Lightning. This is part of the Holiday 96 Dragster series, so only 26 years ago. And I saw this car run in Baltimore if you look at the videos on back. And it was a ripping race, and with all JLs there is some potential, and on a very tricky track. This car did very well from what I thought. It didn't win or anything, but it was very competitive, and I thought I'm going to pick one up, so I did. So we'll be breaking him open here. And then this was the car I entered down in Baltimore. This was the Evil number 3, and I've already worked him. So we're going to see what he does. I haven't run him yet, and he did pretty well on a very tricky track. So we're going to see what he does here at the home base. So we'll start with him, and then we'll get to Roaring Rudolph. Because we've seen Evil number 3 enough, 74.2. What a beast. Oh my God. So let's go get him in the rack, and we'll see what he runs, and then we'll feature Roaring Rudolph in the next runs. All right, guys. Evil number 3 with graphite. Hot lap 1. $20.26. Not too bad. Let's switch it up. Yeah, I saw him wiggle. I didn't think it was as good. Not a bad time. 20.32. Okay, how will we know if it's good or bad if we don't try him in the top 24? Let's go with a number 23 Mustang. Okay. It's actually number 24 because I took the ambulance out. It was just too big. I mean, it is part of the rankings, but he's not in the case. But I do have 24 other cars in the case. So right now we've got the Fast and Furious Mustang versus Evil number 3. And we'll see if this Evil number 3 is worthy for the top 24 or not. Nope. Could tell at the bottom of the hill. 28 for the Mustang, 34 for the funny car. So 2028 and 6 1,000ths are the marks that the funny car has to hit. Funny car's out. That was a great run. Ooh, and the time is horrible. A great run that we're going to have to redo. A redo of race 2. Funny car's out again. Didn't beat the marks. Didn't beat a 2028. And did not beat a 6 1,000ths beat. So he likely will not be in the case. We can run him up against that Dodge Charger. That Charger's running really good right now, so it's going to be running very close to the times that Mustang did based on the calibration I just did yesterday. We will run him though. Let's see what we've got. We've got the 70 Dodge Charger and the graphited Evil number 3. Here we go. All Charger. 26 to a 34. That Charger's running good. Let's get him to the top. 26 and 8 1,000ths are the marks that the Evil number 3 is going to have to hit. Charger is out and pulling. Slow pull. Don't know what's going on with the times, but he got the win. That's all that was necessary in order for him to hold on to the gatekeeper spot. So, too bad, too sad for the funny car. We'll try him in the 62 and over ranks later, but for right now, I'm seeing something in this Charger that is a little different than yesterday. I did rework him yesterday, so maybe there's a little bit more of graphite break-in. That could be. But he might take down this Mustang, but we'll find out here very, very soon. Nope. Mustang drove around him 2036 to a 2038. There's a lot of crazy air whenever these monsters are on the track. So 2036 and 2 1000s are the marks for the Charger. Oh, it was a bad start. Bad start for the Charger and still got him. 24 to a 38. So what do you do with that? I had a bad start for the Charger and he still ran 24. I got to give him the win. We're going to move him up. And we're going to move him up to a car we haven't seen in a while. I have to thank Scoop for straightening the front wheel to this guy. The RLC Noodleist, or the Neo Classics Noodleist. I think it's an RLC, I can't remember. But regardless, he's back in the race. Now, he wasn't at the form that he was before his wheel got bent, but I'm slowly bringing him back. And a rework yesterday did him even better. So right now, this is for the 19th spot in the ranks, the Dodge Charger versus the Noodleist. Charger. Looking good, really not only consistent, but I mean, the Noodleist ran a 24 and the Charger just ran a 20. Holy rip. Let's switch it up. All right, so the marks for the Noodleist are a 2020 and a 4 1000 speed. Let's see what happens. Good start. Noodleist is out. It ties him, which is good. And we have a bigger beat. 2027. The Noodleist keeps his spot. Wow, what a great race. I'm trying not to explain my madness rather than just race it out. So you see what happened there. This guy ran a 2020 in the first round. He ran a 2020 in the same lane on the second round, but his beat was 7 1000s. His beat was only 4 1000s. So in a case of a tie like that, it will go to the car with a bigger beat. In this case, the Noodleist keeps his spot. So let's take him down to this Laser Wheels 300 ZX. Why that last race was exciting for me is the Noodleist keeps chopping at the times. It was running the low to mid 20 teens guys consistently. And right now, we just saw two of the fastest runs it has run since it's been fixed at 2024 and 2020. So maybe, just maybe, he'll get back to that mid 20 teens level. And when he was there, he stayed there. It was pretty crazy. Let's see what happens. This is now for the number 20 spot in the case. This is the 70 Charger versus the Laser Wheels 300 ZX. Charger is out. Oh, the ZX. Wow. Can you say top end? I knew you could. Wow. That was jaw-dropping top end right there. We have a 8 1000s beat and a 2023 for the marks for the Charger. Another great race. The top 24 is fire, guys. Is absolute fire right now. Here we go. Race 2. ZX with the advantage. All ZX again. Takes him down twice in a row. 2024 to 2028. And we're at the bottom of the top 24 case. Hey, I don't mind if you don't mind. Let's just keep racing them down one at a time here. We've got this Mercedes 300 SEC. This is not one. This is my second fastest. It's not my fastest. But I did some work on him yesterday. And if it's anything like the Noodleist, we might see something crazy out of him right now. He's worked with liquid, as that Noodleist was worked with liquid. And I redid the formula back to the original yesterday. And it is magic still. Here we go. Race 1. Mercedes. Look at these times. 23 to a 30. All right, 23 and 7/1000s are the marks for the Charger. Whew. Holy hell. Maybe, maybe he is my fastest Mercedes. 22 to a 34. Well, guys, there's only one left. That is this 280Z Starburst wheels sitting in the number 22 spot. And this Charger, who I thought was going to race up, is racing himself down. So he's either going to be in the 23rd or 24th spot in the case. This laser wheels was reworked with liquid yesterday. So who knows what we're going to see on this one like we did on the last race. Here we go. Last two races. Good start. That one was all Charger. He held him off. There was no top end to be had. 29 to a 32. 3/1000 speed. 2029 and a 3/1000 speed are the marks set that the 280Z has to hit. He beat him. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. The Charger held him off. It's done. Right there is the 22nd fastest car in the case, not including the ambulance. So technically the 23rd fastest car, but in the case, he sits number 22. I'll get it right. And right now, the 280Z is number 23. Whew, guys, that's all I have. Pretty crazy racing in the case yesterday. There was no doubt about it. I spent probably 2.5 hours. But yeah, this area gets a little nuts. I'm just going to tell you right now. So anyway, we did a dusting method too. We have a different backfill method going, and it's unbelievable. And went back to the original black ice formula on those cars that took it, and they are taking to it well. There's one thing that has me curious, and I'm going to find out right now before we go. This is my fastest Mercedes, and that is the Mercedes that just ran. It's got tape on the back, so we know who is who. So my 9th ranked Mercedes is going in the near lane, and this one that just ran some crazy times is going in the far lane. Let's see it. That case is tight, guys. It is tight. 23 for the 9th ranked one, 25 for his compadre. 2023 and a 2/1000s beat are the marks that this one has to hit to take the race. It cannot do it. The 9th ranked one still is faster. Look at those times. 2018 to a 2020. Yeah, I think this other Mercedes is going to have to be raced up through the ranks because that black ice settles in, and when it settles in, it creates a coating, and when that coating is nice and dry, it produces results like that. So 2020 getting beat, but right now it's ranked 21st, and it may not be for long. We'll check them out afterwards. Guys, that is all I have. I really appreciate you joining me. Appreciate your comments. I like your input. So we'll try to, you know what? We're not done. Hang on. We're not done. I'll be right back. See, what you gotta love about my videos is they are candid. You never know what you're gonna get. It's that human element. Roaring Rudolph. He is gorgeous. When you have gold side pipes, that is crazy. And a Vega, no less. So who would not like to have a Vega funny car that looks like this? we're going to catch his weight and we're going to send him. A lot of Johnnies, you got to just send them dry and see what happens. 58.5, really nice weight on him. Okay, let's take a little closer look at what we have here in terms of the tampos and things like that. The reindeer is great. We've got Krager, we've got Champion, we've got Pennzoil, Goodyear, more Krager. MSD, Hearst. Got the blower sticking out. The gold rims. How can you not love that casting? That green striping is good. A little bit of blemish right there. But overall, really, really nice. But you know what we're here for. Let's get him in a line. This is my first Johnny funny car. I hope it's not my last. These things are absolutely gorgeous. Come on, Rudolph, let's get it done here. Hot lap 1. Not sure. Ooh, 2077. Let's switch it up. Pretty consistent. 2079. Let's get a little bit of black ice on him, see if we can't help him out. All right, the black ice has been applied. Let's see what happens here in hot lap number 1. $20.77 and 79 were the first times. $20.74. Let's switch it up. Hot lap number 2. Seemed a little faster. About the same. $20.75. I'm going to run it one last time, and then we'll call it a day. See you at the top. There we go. Black ice always takes a little bit, guys. That's why I wanted to do another run. Let's try it one more time. All right. Definitely an improvement. Somewhere between 25 and 30. I'm sorry, yeah, but 20, about 18 and 20 thousandths. Let's put them up against the gatekeeper of the class, see what happens. All right, we have already seen the red Solaire. Let's go to this Peugeot 205. He's near the bottom of the 51 to 62 class. And let's have Roaring Rudolph line up against him in a head-to-head race. Roaring Rudolph in the near lane. And Peugeot 205 Rally in the far lane. All Peugeot. 2054 to a 2067 for the Roaring Rudolph. Let's switch it up. 2054 and 13 1,000ths are the marks for Roaring Rudolph. It's a good running car. 2048 for the Peugeot, 2060 for Roaring Rudolph. So the Peugeot takes the win. Roaring Rudolph can't get in the ranks, but as I'm running them, I'm thinking, you know, these Johnnies, there is nothing like it out there in terms of plastic wheels, raceable, and so classic. You know, all these early to mid 70s funny cars that were out there, they were just iconic at the time. And they're still out there, and they can be had sometimes for a decent price. It's almost like maybe let's have it their own class, you know, like who has the fastest Johnny funny car. You know, I hate to go chasing a whole other thing, but they're just that cool. I know Bobby's been racing them. I think a couple other guys have been, running a few here and there. Brandon has. But I mean, should we chase some guys? You tell me. Uh, have their own class and just see who has the fastest Johnny Lightning Funny car. That's all I got, guys. Uh, Roarin Rudolph, he's beautiful. He will look good on the shelf, and he doesn't do bad on the track either. So until next time, we'll catch you soon.